Meet Da Crew Podcast. We are the change we desire to see in this world. If you won't change, you have to be the change. We are looking for 3 more hosts to join our team. If you have a message for the world and would like to be a part of the hottest new podcast and media network rocking the podcast world right now, join Da Crew Podcast and Media Network. Looking for a little exposure? Allow IHEART Enterprises the opportunity to share your brand around the world. We will work with you to develop a package that fits your budget. Contact IHEART via email and schedule a consultation. Da Crew Podcast 2023@gmail.com. We are the change we desire.
Are you tired of the burden of past financial? Are you tired of the burden? Are you tired of the burden of past? Are you tired of the burden of past? Are you tired of the burden of past financial mistakes weighing you down? Look no further than BHG Credit Solutions, the industry leader in credit repair. We understand the challenges you face: charge-offs, late payments, bankruptcy, and those daunting student loans, but don't let them define your financial future. Here at BHG Credit Solutions, we've got your back. Our team of dedicated professionals specializes in turning credit adversity into opportunity. We'll work tirelessly
I don't know what's going on with StreamYard and they mess, but they said it's an error occurred, but it's not my fault. So I'm trying to figure out really what's going on. But however, y'all know I don't stop. Um, this thing is gonna do what it want to do. I can't control it, but I'm telling you, I just finished the interview, y'all, and enemy just busy. Enemy just busy. I don't know what's going on, but Streamyard just sent a message saying that it was not my fault. It was an error, but it wasn't my fault. It is not allowing me to go live on LinkedIn nor Facebook, so I'm only live on YouTube. It's saying that there's some type of error. I don't know what's going on, but however, y'all know I don't stop. It's been 9 minutes of nothing but just straight nothing. But anywho, we keep it pushing because we have a purpose, and our purpose is to provide some content for you guys. And I tell you, I just finished an amazing interview with Dr. Acuna out of California. Had a great conversation with her. Excited about possibility of connecting and working with her. She's out of California, and I tell you, I was encouraged. She said, "Yet I inspired her," but just that conversation with her, less than 30 minutes ago, was so inspiring and just encouraging. And tonight, I just wanted to come on and just to encourage somebody. I hope you guys can hear me. I don't know what is going on with this technology, but I know it's storming in some places. So that may be some issue. I don't know, but nevertheless, I pray that everyone is doing well. I pray that your day has been blessed. I just really just wanted to share for a minute or two. I'm not going to be on here long. Again, I'm just taking up some space because we have some open space. And if you're out there and you want to be a part of our podcast family, we do have a space for about 5 individuals. We have 5 slots that are open. And tonight I am actually filling in on one of those slots. So if you would like to be right here, right now in this space, it is available. So if you have an idea for a show, and you want to be on, please reach out to myself or Tamala, and we'll get you right. We'll get you right. We'll get you hooked up. I tell you, the young lady asked me. She say, "Is your work passion, or is it just something that you do?" Y'all, this is my passion. This is what I live for. I wake up in the morning trying to find ways that I can pour into somebody, ways that I can bring somebody together, ways that I can, you know, get people to understand that they got purpose, that there's a reason why they're here. It's not by coincidence, it's not by happenstance, it's not an accident that they're here, but there's a reason why you are here. And I'm just I'm thrilled. God is definitely moving. He's opening doors for so many people that in my circle, and I'm just happy about that. So the question she asked me, this question, she said, "What advice would you give to Black women in 2023 who work in a similar setting as me?" So I I told her, and this is for anybody, not just people that that work in this setting. It's not just life coaches, not just authors, not just people that do podcasting, but for anybody. Love you. Find out what thing makes you happy. What thing makes you get up in the morning and that you are passionate about. And when you're passionate about something, then that's when you can be intentional. Because I've noticed that, a lot of us, we'll go through the motions and we'll do a lot of stuff because that's what other people are doing, or that's what's hot right now, or that's the trend right now. But when it's over, are you still going to be able to do that? Like, it was a thing for people just writing books and holding events and saying that they're a life coach, and now a lot of people don't moved on from that. A lot of people not. No, this is my passion. This is what I do, and this is what I'm gonna do until I close my eyes. I just I'm thinking of ways that I can innovate the things that I'm already doing. That's why I'm so thankful for this class that I'm in right now, because I am developing something that's going to be so amazing, that's going to be able to not just help me, but it's going to be able to help so many other people that are connected to not just this platform, but all of the platforms that I'm a part of. Because if you are a life coach, if you are an event planner, if you are a podcaster, if you are an author, it's going to be something that's going to be able to help all of those in that arena. And I'm excited about it. I'm man, this class is like, I'm so glad that I stepped out on faith and believed that God spoke to my spirit and went back to school. Yeah, I questioned myself. I second doubted myself. I said, I'm too old to do this. I don't want. 30 years later, why are you going back to school? Y'all, 30 years from the day that I graduate, I'll be getting my bachelor's of in business administration, and I'll be walking with honors in less than a month. I am so excited about that, and I think back to starting this journey. I started this journey. I started in Greenville, South Carolina, at North Greenville College, junior college. I went for 1 year because I got a scholarship. I ended up there. I hated that school. I ended up leaving. I did not know what I was going to do, y'all. I came to Atlanta, and I remember calling around to schools, trying to figure out if I could get on somebody's basketball team, if I could just try out, if I could just get my foot in the door. And Coach Steve Daniels at Morris Brown College gave me an opportunity to walk on and to be a basketball player. He said, well, I won't be able to put you on campus the first semester. He said, but I can pay for your school. He said, but you'll have to live off campus. So I did just that. I lived off campus. I enrolled. I went to Morris Brown for about 3 years, and it just seemed like things just started getting rough for me. And I decided that I was going to take a year off. But y'all, that year turned into 2 years, turned into 5 years, turned into 10 years, turned into 20 years. And here, 30 years later, y'all, I'm getting ready to walk across the stage, not at Morris Brown, but I'm getting ready to walk across the stage at Strayer University in Atlanta, Georgia on September the 16th at 10 a.m. I am so excited about that. And I just wanted to encourage somebody on today. I don't care how old you are, I don't care what may have happened in your life. It is never too late to pursue that thing that you are passionate about. That thing that you are passionate about. Because one thing that I've learned on this journey, that everybody gonna give their input. Everybody gonna say what you should do and what you shouldn't do. But at the end of the day, you have to be the best version of yourself that you can be. Can't worry about what the next person is doing and how you're sizing up with that person, or how you're measuring up to that person, because y'all, we all have different DNA. We all come from different backgrounds. I don't care if we do got the same mom and dad. We're gonna be different because we are different people. So you have to be the best version of yourself that you can be. The best version of yourself. And that is doing the things that you're passionate about. Forget what other people think, because it does not matter what they think. She asked me another question. She said, if I had the opportunity to do something other than what I'm doing, what would I do? Yeah, I wouldn't. Like, I wouldn't trade what I do for the world. Unless I could just, if I could just travel the world and not have to worry about nothing, then that I would do that. But if I couldn't do that and get paid for it, then I don't want to do it. I want to stay doing what I'm doing because I feel like I'm able to touch lives and impact lives, and I can be an example for somebody. Because a lot of us, we ask, you know, who did we have as role models? I didn't. What I'm doing now, I didn't. There was nobody doing what I'm doing in my area, in my community. I didn't know no authors in Anderson, South Carolina. I didn't know no podcasters in Anderson, South Carolina. I didn't know no magazine owners in Anderson, South Carolina. But of course, now we've branched out and we've started tapping into our creativeness. So there are a lot of people, coming forth with a lot of different things. But before, it was like we was just so closed up in a box. And we did not realize that this world is so big and there's so much that we could be doing out here. But a lot of us, we grow up in these small places. We get that small town mentality inside of us. When people tell you, "Oh, go get you a good job at that mill, get you a house, get you a car," that's what we do. And we be stuck working them jobs for 20, 30, 40 years, going to work Monday through Friday, Saturdays and Sundays. Saturdays, we too tired to do anything because we don't work all week. Sundays, of course, we going to church, or those that may go to church on Saturdays. However, but we really not doing anything. And it's just a routine. I say, but yet we are fulfilling somebody else's dream, because it was somebody's dream and somebody's vision that created these jobs. So if we can do it for somebody else, then why can't we do it for ourselves? So yeah, I've been thinking about that thing. I've been thinking about that thing. And I've been thinking about different things that I could do to innovate the things that I'm already doing. And God has been downloading some things. So y'all about to see some things come up off the presser in a little while. But I've been over here in overload. Again, I have to give a shout out to Dr. Acuna out of California for allowing me to be a part of her amazing show. I cannot wait to see it. It is going to be a part of a Roku series, and I'm excited. To be able to share. You know, our motto here at the Crew Podcast is, we are the change that we desire to see in this world. And in order to see change, we have to be that change. So y'all, I know I say I'm not going to stay on here long. Before I leave, I do want to put a plea out. Y'all, I'm working on a couple projects. I am looking for some poets. If you are a poet and would like to be a part of an amazing anthology, book 1 and 2 made #1 new release. Book number 2 made #1 in faith and spirituality. So I'm excited about, just being able to allow other people to share their voice, to share their perspective of forgiveness, their perspective of hope. And now we're on love. Finding Love is this last book to this 3-book series of Silently Hurting Inside, Hurt No More. If you are a poet or aspiring to be a poet and would like to share 2 to 3 poems, I want you to connect with us and join this anthology. We still have space for 20 individuals to join us and allow their words to speak around the world. The fee is only $35. $33.33. You get to put 2 to 3 poems. You get to put your bio in there, how individuals can connect with you and what you're doing. We want people to see what you're doing, not just in the being a part of this anthology, but being on your own brand. And that's the great thing about being a part of an anthology. You get to connect with those that are a part of the anthology. So if you join us, you get to connect with 39 other individuals, like individuals, because guess what? We decided that we wanted to be the change. We wanted to be the voice for those that may be suffering with mental health issues. Because the Silently Hurting Inside series, Hurt No More, is based on bringing awareness to Black mental health and wellness. We started with Finding Forgiveness. And then the second book was Finding Hope. And we're going to end this series with Finding Love. So I encourage you guys, if you're out there and want to be a part, please come join us. Also, I am a 9-year survivor of domestic violence, shot point blank range with a sawed-off shotgun. And every time I hear one of these stories where these young ladies have been murdered because of domestic violence, it hit home, y'all, because that could have been my fate. But because I survived my ordeal and I'm able to share my story, I'm able to tell how I survived. And I'm reaching out to all those that may have been through domestic violence and may have not never had the opportunity to share your story. Join me inside of this anthology. And this one, y'all, I'm like, I'm not even concerned about the fees. I just want, if you're out there and you can't afford the $33, please call me, inbox me. Let's talk about how if we got to pay $3 for 11 weeks, then guess what? We'll do that. If that's what it's gonna take for you to be a part of this anthology and allow your voice to speak so that somebody else don't have to go through what we endured. Y'all, that's what it's all about. Being to love yourself and then you can lead by an example. And that's what I'm doing. I tell you, when God dropped these words in my spirit, y'all, He break them down to me. And I get new life, I get new meaning from the things that He download into me. I'm excited about what God is doing, not just in my life, but in the lives of those that are connected to me and in my circle, and those that are connected to the circle. God is yet moving. And some of us are sitting down on those gifts that He's given us. He's told us things that we're supposed to be doing, yet we sit in silence. And we hold these things in when they could be impacting lives. If He's called you to it, y'all, He's going to see you through it. So be intentional about those things that He's called you to. I'm going to get out of here. If y'all can, y'all, I will be on tomorrow night over on the WBNN Walking in Purpose with Angela on Blog Talk Radio. If y'all can, I want y'all to call in and support me. I'm going to have 3 amazing individuals on there. They're going to be talking about their business because it is Black Business Awareness Month. And I'm going to be helping celebrate Black Business Awareness Month by allowing them to share their brands and share what they're doing. If you have a business, y'all call in, shout your business out. Look, we got 24 million listeners tuning in to. All you got to do is call in, press 1, 516-453-9133. Press 1 and say hey and shout your business out. I'm just give a plug. We have not because we ask not. A lot of us sit down on those things that He's called us to. Some of us have opportunity to do great things, but yet we let fear sit in and we let what other people doing sit in and push our stuff to the side. Don't do it, y'all. But I'm out of here. I want to thank you guys for supporting the Crew Podcast. I've been checking us out. Our followers are going up. Y'all, we are 40. I think we're 46 away from 500. We're on a road to 1,000. We need to garner 1,000 followers so that we can access some more of those different features. Y'all know Facebook and this Meta, they tripping with all these different little things. You got to go through different levels, and y'all, we not at the level that we need to be at so that we can share the way that we need to share, so that we can really allow this podcast to be able to do what it's supposed to do and impact how it's supposed to impact. So I'm calling on all those that say you love me. If you love me, you support the things that I do. It's only a like. It's only take a second. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking you to give me your firstborn. I'm not asking you to dance. I'm not asking you to sing. All you got to do is like and share. It only takes a second, y'all, and it hurts nobody. And it don't take that much energy. But that's all for me tonight, y'all. Y'all tune in tomorrow night. We're gonna have Lisa Hopkins. Um, Triggered Reactions Conquered. She's gonna have an amazing guest on. I think he spent 20 years in prison, and now he's free wrongfully. 20 wrongfully years in prison. Yeah, I tell you, that's something, and that's becoming the norm now. And we got to get away from that. We got to get away from that. But y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for all that you do. And again, all those individuals that have been nominating me for all of these amazing awards, y'all, I thank you. I thank you for the opportunity. And I'm glad that I'm doing something that that would encourage you to even think of me to have me selected for these things. So y'all, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. And I will see y'all later. Y'all have a great evening. Okay? Talk to y'all later. Enjoy the rest of your night. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. Now it don't want to let me off, y'all. It don't want to let me off. Before it didn't want to let me record. Now it don't want to let me off. That make no sense. This don't make no